What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean. I'm a truck driver here with Rosedale Transport. In today's video, I want to talk to you about something everybody's talking about. Why some truck drivers don't make it. You know, we have a high turnover rate here, so why do they not make it in trucking? That's what I want to talk to you about in this video. So if you're a new truck driver, or if you're an experienced truck driver and just curious, that's what we're going to talk about today. But first off, I want to let you know that Trucking Life with Sean is now sponsored by Connect Now. Connect Now puts out gear for the remote workers. They produce gear with everything you need and nothing that you don't. I love Connect Now because their Bluetooth headsets are clear, they're affordable price, and they're a must-have for truck drivers. So make sure you check out the link below by supporting the channel and checking out Connect Now for all your Bluetooth headset needs. Now let's get into today's video. I'm gonna do my pre-trip, make sure everything looks good, do it all, make sure everything's good before I leave. But let's look at the inside. Let's see what we got here. 23 miles. And today, y'all, Trucking Life with Sean. So why do some people not make it in truck driving? Well, not everybody's meant to be truck drivers for one thing, but trucking has a high turnover rate due to a lot of factors. One is the long hours on the road. People are just not built for these long hours, and the time away from home is a big shocker to some people. And I've trained a lot of drivers. I've trained a lot of good people, and some people made it, some people didn't make it. They all made it through training, but they find out a few months on the road that, hey, this ain't for me, Jack. Hours, long hours, okay? And I'm telling you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Personally, I've been driving for 16 years. I love trucking. Trucking was good to me. But there's some things that I didn't like about it, but we worked through it as my family worked through it. Again, long hours and being away from home is a big thing. And then just to cope with the challenge and to have to leave home and go back out, not make it home for birthdays, not make it home for holidays and different things like that is a big deal. Next thing is going to be just a lack of experience. To be a good, successful truck driver, you got to get out here and you got to get the experience. You got to put in the time. New truck drivers are not going to make as much as a 3-year experienced truck driver makes. And then you'll get faster, you'll get better, you'll be safer. But your first year, you've got to get out here and you've got to get the seat time. Not really the mileage time, but the seat time. Drivers that come out here and try to get all that money and rush real fast, they end up making mistakes. And that causes them to lose their job, to get fired, to get kicked off the job and have a bad record. Nobody hires them. So getting the experience that you need by taking it slow and being a safe driver, that's also going to help you succeed in trucking. The third thing is going to be like the regulations, okay, and compliance. The trucking industry is highly regulated, y'all. I mean, you've got to comply with numerous rules and regulations that you got to learn in trucking school. And not just in school, it's like a daily thing. So subscribe to my channel because I put out videos every day trying to teach you something that the CDL school won't teach you. I try to keep you up to date, compliant with DOT regulations, and keep you safe out here so you can become a successful truck driver. So learning those things, those regulations is also a key. And some drivers just don't get it and they end up getting tickets and they end up not making it. Another thing that causes the high turnover rate is the isolation and just the lifestyle. Being out here on the road can be very lonely. Long hours away from your friends and your family. Learning to eat differently. Learning not to get certain health issues. The lifestyle of drive, sleep, rest. It's a big deal. And I ain't trying to scare you off from it, but it takes a certain person to do this type of job. But there, like I said, it can be very rewarding. But today's video is about why people quit. And like I said, the lifestyle is a huge thing. The physical and mental demands is another thing. You say, well, how's it physical and demanding? You're sitting behind a seat all day long. Check again, boss. You drive 11 hours every day and you drive it continuously, you're going to get tired. Long hours, your eyes are going to hurt, your back's going to hurt, your body's going to hurt. And it takes getting I call them like your truck legs, like your sea legs, getting those legs up to be able to do something like that. So it is physically demanding. You think truck drivers don't do nothing? Yes, again, it is very, very mental draining. Driving in traffic, driving in snow, having to drive at night, sleep here, go sleep here. Tonight you're working third shift, tomorrow you're working second shift. These things like this can be very stressful, and that turns in Some people can't handle it. You know, they can't handle that type of different routines. Now, some companies you get with, like Rosedale Transport, by the way, if you're looking for a company, you come over to Rosedale, the number's at the bottom of the screen. They hire new drivers right out of school. They also hire experienced drivers. You get a $4,500 sign-on bonus. Most everything here is drop and hook, so definitely call the number at the bottom of the screen. They have third shift runs. We have second shift runs, and you kind of can float with it a lot better than some companies where it just swaps back and forth all the time. When I work for Heartland, man, I work third shift 3 days in a row. This shift 3 days in a row, you kind of can develop. We have a lot of runs here that are kind of steady, and you kind of get into a routine of what you like. So that's why I like it here at Rosedale. But another thing is going to be your financial pressures. As a new driver, you're not going to be making as much money as an experienced driver would. And some of these companies take advantage of that. Like, I'm not naming them names, but Rosedale is one of the highest paid driver companies for new drivers. Now, you know, they different pays for different things, but for new drivers, I think they're pretty fair right out of school. I was a new driver right out of school here. Some companies will take advantage of these new drivers, and you know they'll send them to school and make them sign a contract, and then they don't want to pay them dirt because they know they're stuck with them for a year, and I don't think that's fair. But if you are a new driver, you are stuck in a contract, Rosedale will pay you back up to $4,500 in tuition money, back to if you owe somebody money to come over here and work. New drivers, I believe they start out like 51 cents a mile. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not a new driver, but you know they're a good company to work for. So if you're looking for a good company, make sure you call the number at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you ask for Tina, but you got to tell them that your boy Sean sent you. A lot of people come for referrals and they forget to tell them about me. And forget all about your boy. So tell them Sean from YouTube sent you to help me out, to help support the channel. And also, I'm doing orientation now. So if you come here, I get to take you out to lunch. So hopefully I get to see you soon. I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you so much for all your support. God bless y'all. It's Trucking Life with Sean, baby. Let's get it.